Her name was Aisha. She was just 14 when life began to teach her lessons that most people don't learn even by 40. She lived in a small village, far from the city lights, where the streets turned to mud when it rained, and the houses stood more with hope than with walls. Her father was a rickshaw puller. Her mother stayed home to care for Aisha and her two younger brothers. They didn't have much. Not clothes, not money, not even enough food on some nights. But Aisha had something in her heart that no poverty could take away. She dreamed of becoming a doctor, not because someone told her to, but because she once saw her mother cry silently when her little brother had a fever. They didn't have the money for medicine. She never forgot that night. From that day on, she said to herself, "One day, I will help others. One day, I will make sure no one suffers like this." She studied under a broken fan, by candlelight when electricity went out. While her friends played, she read her worn-out books again and again. She didn't have internet. She didn't have a smartphone. She didn't even have clean shoes to wear to school. But she had determination. Then life got harder. When she was 15, her father fell badly sick. He couldn't work anymore. Suddenly, Aisha had to wake up at 5 a.m., sweep the neighbors' yards, do housework in 3 homes, and then run to school by 8. She was exhausted, but she still never missed a class. She still came home, made food for her brothers, helped them with homework, and then studied again till midnight. Her classmates laughed at her old clothes. Some teachers even told her, "You're wasting your time. Girls like you don't become doctors." But she stayed silent because she wasn't there to impress anyone. She was there to build herself. Then came the biggest storm. At 16, her relatives came to her house with a marriage proposal. The man was 30. He had a good job, and they said it's better for her. She won't have to struggle anymore. Aisha cried that night. She told her mother, "If you let them take me away now, I will die every day for the rest of my life." Her mother was silent for a long time. Then she whispered, "Then fight, Aisha, but you must win." That day, Aisha made a decision. She would fight for her education. She would not let life choose her path. She would create her own. She applied for a scholarship in the city, wrote a letter in broken English, and after weeks of waiting, she got it. That day, Aisha made a decision. She would fight for her education. She cried not because she was happy, but because, for the first time, someone believed in her dream. She moved to the city, worked part-time in a library, ate 1 meal a day to save money, and studied harder than ever. There were days she fainted in class. Days she walked for hours because she couldn't afford the bus. But she never gave up. Years passed, and one rainy evening, as her mother sat near a small window in the village home, a letter came. It said, "Dear Aisha, congratulations. You have been accepted into medical college. Your hard work has paid off. Keep going. The world needs people like you." Today, Aisha is 27. She works as a doctor in a government hospital. She returns to her village every month to offer free checkups. She believes that no one should suffer just because they cannot afford treatment. Every month, she carries her medical kit, travels hours by bus and boat, and sets up a small camp in the village. Dozens of people, elderly, children, pregnant women wait for her with hope in their eyes. She listens to every patient with care. She gives them free medicine and advice. Sometimes she even spends her own money to buy emergency medicine for them. The villagers now call her Dr. Ma'am with love and respect. But Aisha never forgot her childhood. But behind her smile, there is a story of pain. Aisha lost her mother when she was just 8 years old. Her mother had a fever for days, but no doctor came to their village. That helplessness stayed in her heart. She promised herself, "One day, I will be the doctor my village never had." Today, she has kept that promise. She works 6 days a week at the hospital, and on weekends, she gives back to the place that raised her. She says with pride, "I did not become a doctor for money. I became a doctor to heal."